make sure it's playing. Yep. That. Oh, I want to do a race as a multiplayer, and I'm on the cusp of getting the 100 grand I need for the good stuff. So this is going to be pretty boring to start out, but I assure you, eventually, the actively dying inside of my gameplay will shine bright. Okay. What's in here? I don't even know. A bunch of A-tier races. Oh god. Oh. S-tier would be great because that's what I'm rocking with the curb mobile, as I call it, the Kirby car. Because of course I am. But we'll see. My lunar vehicular car with me. Because I don't have an A car anymore. Because of course not. That would be fun. And I don't like to have fun. Now this is where the fun begins. The races have not been going this well for me. Normally they don't ever go this well. And I talked about it going well now. The game's like, we're gonna make you suffer for that. That guy dirty and I feel bad. There was no reason to ram him into the wall as bad as I did. Except the idea that like Burnout taught me. Oh, it's this fucking one. Oh shit. Yeah, that's over. I hate the Storm Drain one. Storm Drain one is the worst freaking race in this entire game. It comes across similar to like a GTA style race, except not nearly as fun. Because on GTA at least it's fun to look like you're upside down and falling to your death. And it just cost me the race because of course it did. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Because I should have won that. Or at least came in second with how good I was doing. But You can't have nice things on this game. Get him next time. Mission failed. What's up, Matt?
Oh, dude.
How are you? My live stream's not going so well.
Oh
I
no.
I
Was
picked a bad race.
oh shit. Oh
I
fuck.
had my best race on this game since I started like 4 days ago on
Mm.
multiplayer, and then I got to the end, and that's where the shenanigan GTA bullshit kicks in,
Oh
and I
yeah.
lost. But at my defense, it's my least favorite race because it plays like a GTA fucking race.
Mm.
Like when it before the oh my god.
Hmm.
I was driving, I was gonna tell you before the race happened, I was like, oh, this is fine. I'm actually doing pretty good. And then, as I was about to tell you that, the guy in front of me careens into a freaking pickup truck, like a Ford F-150 driving down the road. And the car and him and everything else about took me out as I'm passing him. I was like, jeez, this
Oh
guy's
Christ.
trying to kill himself and me. But yeah, I sent you the link, bro, of this nightmare fuel that you're about to witness. But I decided after I realized I learned something about the game. Hence why I'm confident enough with the game now to feel confident. And I was about to live stream when I completed a challenge for hitting rank 10, and that gave me like 50 grand. So like that's more than enough to get the next shop upgrade. This race right here will let me get the best parts in the game for my car. Like doing this race will help me tenfold. And it turns out that my plan of getting the big boy engines, according to Reddit, they're like, oh, don't do that. It's pretty stupid on this game. How broken that idea is. It says you're getting an upgrade, but are you really? Kind of thing. And so I'm just going to stick with what I have and make it as good as it can be for the curb mobile. And by doing that, I'm starting to see that, I'm starting to learn the finite, like, details of this game, like what makes this game different.
Hmm.
I'm starting to learn Unbound after playing Heat and stuff for so long.
So it's kind of a thing of like learning like the little gears that just turn a little
Yeah,
differently.
yeah, because like each Need for Speed game, they are fundamentally the same, but then little things that like tweaks here and there that like without meaning to can throw your whole game into fucking chaos.
Yeah.
And so relearning the little tweaks that have made this one different from the rest is like, oh,
Right.
that's what I needed to do.
It's like the whole thing with like fighting games. It's like fundamentally, like in concept, health bar, go kick his ass.
Yeah,
But the way they operate can be different
yeah, and
and
I was
in how they
thinking,
feel.
yeah, I was thinking way more along the lines of like Madden. Like from 22 to 23, it's fundamentally the same game, but they add just one little tweak, like the camera's a little bit different.
Hmm.
It's not something that's like going from Street Fighter to Tekken, but it's like it's fundamentally the same game, but like the most minor of
Yeah, okay.
changes.
You're talking like fundamentals. I was talking like in concept. Okay.
No, it is literally the same Need for Speed game that I've been playing since like 2003. But there are
They threw some little things
the most minor little tweaks to the formula that just
that add up.
uh, add up and upend the entire experience if you're not careful.
Yeah.
So they keep you on your toes, and I'm finally feeling like I'm getting what these minor tweaks are on this game, down to a pretty basic science. I'm also not a car guy. I just like racing games, so like that also doesn't help me because I don't understand handling tweaks and stuff as much,
Hmm.
which is a big part of this game is getting your car to literally run better by like fixing how it moves around corners.
Yeah, see, like stuff like that. My cousin Jason, he loves stuff like Forza,
Yeah,
and
like
I could never. Like, that's a car person's car game. From what I've heard,
it can be,
it's
but
like
I've
need.
also played Forza. Like it Forza's weird because Forza's like that weird ground. Like Forza has elements of like a car person's car game, but it also has that arcadey feel to it at times.
Oh, okay. So
So
I
like
was
it's
trying to
that
think of something that would be like the SOCOM or Rainbow Six of
Gran
car game.
Turismo.
Okay, yeah.
Those ones are like Forza, but like it's like you're building an actual car, and like it's
Ooh.
real racing kind of stuff, and it's like those games are fun, but I like the arcadey stuff like Need for Speed, where like a lot of that doesn't matter as much, because at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
that's
I
why I
don't
like Burnout.
understand.
Yeah, that's why I like Burnout and like the Need for Speed game that I have. Like I love that arcadey movie esque like car chase. Oh, you can just hit their freaking tail light and spin them out kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fun. But Need for Speed currently has started to go down this path of like slowly increasing towards Forza. Like it'll never be Forza, but you're starting to see it become Forza like more
Okay.
and more. And so at some point they're going to lose me if they keep ramping it up.
Hmm.
Because as much as I love Forza, I'm not as car savvy as like some people are, which is also another part why I lose these races so much.
Hmm.
It's that I'm decent at this game, and I'm not decent enough that I'm like great, you know.
Yeah. And then here I am, like contemplating re-downloading Crash. That game is fun.
You still have Burnout, bro?
It's in my library. Yeah,
Instead of downloading Crash, download Burnout.
that's a good idea.
Like Burnout is the perfect game where you can just turn your brain off and just have fun with friends. And Burnout's the only game I've seen that's an arcade racer that's like 40, like not 40 years old, like 8 years old at this point, 9 years old, I think. Burnout Paradise is 13 years old. 13 because it came out in 2008. The last Burnout game came out in that era. It was in '08. And so it's 13 years old, and I guarantee on the remade version for PS4, I could go onto it and I could get a full lobby within seconds. Like, there's no real reason why a 13-year-old game should be as popular as it is, but people still are playing Burnout to this day. Because it's fun. There's nothing like Burnout. Like, the guys that made this version of Need for Speed, as I drive into the water because it looked cool, uh, the people that made this version of Need for Speed were the guys that were making Burnout. They just got, like, when EA, like, was their parent company, EA shut down Burnout, EA then turned around and was like, okay, you're making Need for Speed now instead. We're canceling Burnout, fuck Burnout, Need for Speed. You guys are it. And so they've had like a on and off again like tie with Need for Speed. Um, they're great. Oh my god, that's gonna be a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Like all of these are freaking fantastic. They're going to absolutely help. These are all gonna be freaking worth the time and energy I would put into it. But like these are, oh god, these things hurt. Cause like this stuff right here, all of this stuff's an improvement, like tenfold. But because it's the elite or whatever cars, tires and everything, the elite stuff is, like I said, gonna cost me the most amount of money.
Yeah.
Oh, I really want that. I really want that. That's what I want because I never realized how much the differential is gonna come into play. Because this game has some weird stuff that I like a lot. But yeah, Burnout's great. Burnout's my favorite game of this type. I would rather be on Burnout right now than this. But like I'm getting to the point where like this game's definitely getting there for me. It'll never be a Burnout Paradise, but it'll be fine all the same. But now I need to figure out how to get 100 grand again, because that's how much all this upgraded stuff's gonna cost me. It looks like, or more. Like this stuff's the best stuff for this car. It's a lot of money. Gotta complete some challenges and stuff. And there was no way. There was no way. Hey, look at me go. I can't wait for this game to start upgrading though. 'Cause I've heard that this game is gonna have new modes and stuff added later on, which is kind of hype. Right now it does feel pretty bare bones. Like the whole point of like the stories, like the cop chases at night and stuff, that's not even in multiplayer right now. Ooh, I got the black smoke driving effects. Hell yeah. That's one of the things I did want. Sadly, it's only for multiplayer, though I have to go back and do it in single player. At least I know how easy it is to do. I'm gonna drive through here, just free roam and hit every one of these speed checkpoints I can. The better I do at the speed checks, the better I do overall. We're getting more money. Three stars, damn, damn, damn. That's the easiest freaking thing I've ever done. I'm just making money just by driving fast in a straight line around the map. That's the kind of crap I would do on Burnout is just beat people's road times just in a giant loop. Just pick a road, just loop around.
Yeah.
Oh, your friend beat your time on this road. Not for long. So I loop back around over my freaking giant ass donut that I'm making around the city.
That would be great.
So
So, huh?
what's up, bro?
Well, two things. I saw Asuka was trending, and I was like, okay, why is she trending? So someone posted when Kairi won that New Japan Women's title. Apparently, she had an interview, I guess, really recently, and she said that Asuka, Io, and Shayna all sent congratulations. So it was great to have that reception even after I left that company. So she's still got friends.
Yeah,
Like
she's always had friends.
that's what people forget with all the tribalistic BS among fans is that a lot of these wrestlers, even if they're in different companies, are still friends a lot of the time, and it doesn't become like so tribal for a lot of
Yeah, I
them. Like
never thought it did.
for some it is, but mostly it's not. And somebody said with the with this great idea. Somebody said, how fitting would it be if, quote, Kana has her WWE debut at the Rumble? You know, because technically that would be a different character than Asuka. I was thinking, okay, that would be interesting.
I don't know who
Somebody said
Kana is.
it's basically what Asuka's stage name was when she was in Japan, and
Is
she
that the one
was
that you were freaking nutting over how spooky she looked and shit? Is that
yeah, because she was a lot more like brutal and shit too. Yeah, that was her old stuff back in the day.
do they even have the way to do it? Can they even legally do that? Is that not copyrighted or whatever? Under like X or New Japan or whatever or Stardom or whatever?
I mean, she was working freelance a lot of the time, so I assume she probably owns her like
Because we know how
name in that respect.
double E happens when you go to different companies. You have to make a whole new persona.
Yeah, I mean sometimes, but they do that sometimes so they can own their own like name outside of the company. That's why a lot of the time like they'll change it if they didn't get like huge on a certain name. Like AJ Styles. Obviously that's not his real name, but he got famous for it. So he
Give it
didn't
to
really
me.
see it as any point to change his name when he went to WWE because he was already that big.
We'll see though. I don't know where all this freaking speculation of her actually doing it is coming from outside of she's like reminiscing about old photos. Like, is
Well, I
there
mean, she
any
did
actual credence to like what's been
like
happening?
she did go on Raw a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was last week, without any face paint at all on. And there's been, I guess, some character work and stuff being done, like backstage and different stuff like that.
I hope you're happy with whatever happens. I don't know if I would believe it being the thing myself.
Oh gosh, she's really leaning in. Her last tweet was on the 19th of December. And all it says is fed up. What?
Just, just be careful, Matt.
Yeah.
Because I, as your friend, comic book guru, you know,
Member
extraordinaire,
of big fandoms.
member of Comic Books United, you know, like I know my shit. I'm the expert, you know. I'm that fan, you know. Don't be me. Because I am so prone to a single like background fuzzy ass image of like what could be a very distinct Superman symbol and spending every waking minute theorizing and hoping and praying and hey, best Superman's coming back, best Superman's here, best Batman, blah blah blah, you know, and then it never happens the way that you want it to be. It was like a promotion for like some freaking kids with cancer. It's not like an actual return of the character or something. So don't
Yeah.
take like cryptic freaking Oscar and actually take it to the degree that you're gonna be heartbroken when it doesn't go the way you wanted it to. Because I've been there so many times where like XYZ writer of comic books will say like, "Ooh, do you want an Injustice 3?" Maybe if the fans want it or something and we all freaking scream, "Give it to me," you know, and then it never happens. You know, I've been in that situation so many times where like cryptic shit is being posted and teased and hyped and nothing ever comes out of it. So just don't be me. Don't be me.
Yeah.
Until she actually walks out in that persona, don't
Yeah.
believe it's going to happen. Don't bet your whole life on it. Don't bet
Oh, of course.
like cuz that's me. I would. You know, I would take that creepy ass text, see her fucking reminiscing about like those olden days, and I
Like
would
how
be
people pick
balls
apart
deep in
like the
that theory.
like bro, like how people pick apart all the stuff with Bray Wyatt. Like how he's got this, that, and the other in the background, or they make this reference or that
Yeah,
reference or
and then they're
something.
like, "Oh, his persona's
And then
coming
it
back," and they
but then it
all lose their shit.
happens.
Yeah, it happens, but it doesn't happen as much as you would like.
Yeah.
As a fan that gets off on this shit and theorizes what does it mean, it oftentimes doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So don't let the hype build until WrestleMania or whatever, and then be like, "Oh, well, that was not what I wanted," and get all mad.
Right.
Cause
Like
that's
just
me.
just be excited like about just
The
it's like with
possibility, but
Avanti. Like
yeah,
Avanti and I he's pretty much said he's fairly lapsed from WWE, but he'll still tune in for certain events just because oh, it's this big event, it's significant kind of thing.
yeah,
Like the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble's always like at least decent. Like even if not just the Rumble match, there's always at least one or two really good matches on the card. So
yeah.
and people always love the Rumble. That's like just like
When is the Rumble?
that's just
Because I've
one.
heard this is the first Triple H Rumble of his regime or whatever.
Yeah, it's the first Rumble of his time in charge. The Royal Rumble, the thing that Edge won, the 30
No,
person over
no,
the
I
top.
know what the Royal Rumble is. I'm saying, when is this one happening?
Oh,
Because, like, I've heard, like, it's coming. Get ready, Triple H's first ever big show, it's coming. You know, get ready, but when is it coming? I don't know. When do I need to watch this shit? Because, like, I know what a Royal Rumble is. I know how hyped they can be. But why? When is it going to debut when it's Triple H's own Royal Rumble? Because that's about the only point that I care about is what is Triple H going to do that McMahon and them don't do? When he's fully in charge, what's his big shtick going to be the last generations? And so when should I watch it? Because I don't know when it's coming out.
Sat, sat, oh, Saturday, January 28th.
Okay. Ooh, it's coming close. Now, I've heard things, Mr. Double Double E. I'm the expert at all things Double Double E. I have my freaking I have my comic books, you have
What the
Avanti has
hell
his
is that?
cartoons. You have your Double Double E. When's like is it true that McMahon's back? Did
I
it ever
don't,
come to fruition? Because
I
I
don't know.
because if Vince McMahon's back, then why are we getting hyped about Triple H being in charge? Because won't he just take over instead again? Like, do you see the problem there? Like, everybody's hyped. Like, Triple H's Empire is now, like, the time of Triple H is here. Triple H is here. Triple H's Empire is here. And then, like, 2 days later, it's going to be like, oh, Vince McMahon's back is in charge.
Yeah, the last thing that
Because wouldn't that be pretty shitty? But that would be such a double Lee thing to do. Is like, you're hyped for that, and then he's just not there. That would make me so
Oh
mad.
shit. Okay, so I just googled. Is Vince McMahon back? He wants to come back, but here's the thing: people who were close to him, quote, his allies within the company, and a lot of tops and a few top stars, they're against him coming back. So he's got the power and the money, but it's probably a numbers and influence and stockholders game.
Well, isn't he their top stockholder right now?
Well, there's other people who have stock in WWE, like Fox and these other companies and stuff. So if he comes back, that's going to look bad on them. So want they don't want to. I'm assuming that it's a money game for them and a PR thing of like, okay, Vince is talking about, oh, he wants to come back. If you're a if you're a freaking company that's putting WWE on TV, and you see all this stuff about all these allegations, and you can go into court and all this stuff that's going out. I mean, would you want to take that risk of like putting him on TV? I wouldn't.
You wouldn't, but are you the guy in charge of making those decisions? Because how many times have they done stupid shit like that?
Yeah, that's true.
The
But with
people that
how
can pay
much, with
people
how
money is
prevalent,
not.
yeah,
He's
with how big social media and stuff is now, like, and I had seen this thing about like how stocks around that time that he was talking about coming back or
yeah,
wanting to come back,
yeah.
stocks had been started like dropping in WWE. So they don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole at this point. I can only assume because I haven't seen anything about, oh, Vince is coming back, or the speculation of Vince might be coming back, like for weeks now.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
just don't
assuming it's a
believe
thing of
stockholders
like,
to do the right thing. They're never smart
true.
people. They never have
Yeah,
your
but
best interest
if
in mind.
it's Triple H and even like Vince's own daughter, like Stephanie, they're in it. Like, yeah, they might love Dad, but their heart's with the business, it seems.
Now, I
Because
have an
Triple H
idea.
he did not have to come back. He was having heart troubles and all that shit.
Didn't they say he
He
was
didn't
gonna
have to come
die if
back.
he came back and was in charge? Didn't they say, like, the stress of
They
just
said that pretty
managing it would
much.
kill him? Like, aren't they trying to kill Triple H
They
right now?
said pretty much that like he really had to like be tempering the outright like strenuous stuff with his heart. Like, so he's not gonna go out and have some 10-man brawl anymore, kind of thing.
Okay.
but he'll go out and make an announcement, get hype in a promo or something like that, like hype up a big show sort of deal. But he's not gonna be going out and having some 30-minute match ever again, I would assume.
Now, I would love to see Triple H do well. I also am a pessimistic person.
Yeah,
So, by default, I don't trust anybody to do the right thing. Like,
yeah,
least of all stockholders with the company. Uh, give the Royal Rumble a chance. If that's like one of the weakest Royal Rumbles they've had in 10 years, I could see them
oh,
thinking, I could see them being like, oh, well, Vince is a shitty person, drama breeds revenue too,
yeah. I
and
mean,
bring
freaking
Vince
Eric
back.
Bischoff. Nike, come here. Eric Bischoff, one of the big names in WCW for like the corporate side of it. He wrote a book sometime in like the 2000s. And they promoted it on TV because of course it did. Pretty much and called it Controversy Creates Cash. That's not incorrect.
It's a bad way to make money, but it's a valid way at the same time. It does make you rich. So, like, if
Right.
Triple H
It's
shits
like
the bed right
it's
out of the
that whole
gate,
thing.
then I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
it's
Vince
that
is
whole
coming back.
thing of like bad. It's like attention is attention, basically.
Yeah.
Vince has operated off of that MO for 35 years. That,
And
oh,
it did
bad
him
press is
great.
still press.
Yeah, it's done him justice. As
Yeah,
unfortunate as
it's
that says,
worked.
as unfortunate as that sounds, it's worked freaking wonders.
Oh god, I just crashed into the wall.
Oh yeah, he's playing Burnout Paradise. What's up, Brian? Nothing. I'm fine. I don't know how I'm supposed
But
to
yeah,
feel.
Triple H, I mean, he's done some big pay-per-views so far, I think, like SummerSlam and this, that, and the other. I mean, he's brought back some people, he's brought back a number of people who, oh god, who were pretty much, yeah, I'm not here because of how Vince is running things, but pretty much had like the door was open if Triple H or because Triple H was in charge, the door was open for them to come back. Like William Regal, he left AEW because he wanted to be in WWE because his son is training there and he wants
Wait,
to
he
be there.
left Double E or AEW? I mean, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah,
That was a
yeah,
big part of what I
yeah,
liked about it. God damn, that makes you suck fucking booty tickle.
yeah. He's he's not upset with AEW.
I'm
AEW is not
upset.
upset with him. Like he pretty much felt like he had the influence that he needed to for the time he was there, and he just wants to be with his son for whatever's left of his involvement in wrestling because he's getting older. Like it's not that oh he's getting old, oh he might die, but he's got a lot of injuries. He's over the years and stuff like that. And he's probably just wanting to do like more backstage coaching type of stuff. And he wants to be there for his son who's training to be a wrestler. But there's no ill will with him or him and AEW. He's said nothing but positive things. I'm pretty sure Tony Khan had said, "Yeah, the door's always open," kind of thing. But he's, I'm pretty sure he's going to be with WWE. But stuff like Sasha Banks, People are saying, "Oh, she's officially a free agent or whatever now," but she signed with New Japan. Now there's a lot of speculation that she might go to Stardom at some point. That would be a humongous get for Stardom. I don't know if they'll do it, but it would be big if they did. I like this car. Can't remember if it's like the Duke of Death or whatever that one. Oh no! Oh, boost refill. I thought I ran into the gas tank. Okay.
Whew. God, I don't know what to get. I don't know if I should get any of this stuff. Like, some of these cars look cool, but they're all looking kind of samey to me. They all fit a specific kind of freaking box, I guess. Like, checks all the marks out, you know. I don't know if I like that. I don't know what to upgrade to, though. They're all look the same.
What's that, Brian? You want to play SpongeBob?
Oh God, I got destroyed in fantasy football. That was bad. Oh no.
I kind of want to get this car just for the fucking memes. I kind of do. I kind of.
Wait, there's an item that you're gonna buy for the sake of a meme?
Yes, kind of. It's bad. I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but I'm the king of making bad choices with my life. Oh my god, if I want to go for a full ass meme car, I should really go for a full ass meme car. Like I should go for it. I shouldn't. Oh, I have to get those with challenges. No. Oh, that sucks. Doo doo. Oh, that hurt my will to live. That sucks. That right there makes me salty spaghetti. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o salty.
What, is spaghetti was salty?
I don't know, bro. I'm just mad right now. Because a lot of these cooler cars, like the really cool cars I'm seeing, you have to unlock through challenges. Uh, that's fine. You know, the challenges ain't that bad. But I'm not gonna ever be able to do some of them. Oh, racing in a Porsche. Oh, you sons of bitches. You sons of bitches. Oh, that's a cool car. Of course, it's a Ferrari though. We don't do Ferraris here. That one starts literally at S plus. Oh, that's the car I had on Heat. That's the car I had on Heat.
Really?
That's the
Oh,
car
they
I had
brought
on
it
the other
back?
game. Yeah, they brought it on the other game. I was like, wait, that's a really cool. Wait a minute, I know that name. Some of these are really easy challenges, but some of them are gonna be freaking stupid hard. And I don't
Not
wanna.
about that life.
Like, some of the really cool cars, like, some of them are, like, as stupid as it sounds, place in the top one, like, get the first spot when crossing the finish line and certain race types. There ain't no way I'm winning in first based on how hard this fucking game is. So, like, you can kiss some of these goddamn cars goodbye. But then the other ones just, like, play these fucking races ad nauseum to unlock them. That I can do. That I'm actively working on. Porsche Cayman. I I want a new car, but I don't know honestly. That one I almost have unlocked though. Nissan Skyline. That one I've literally like. That's the one like okay. That's what I've been working on without even meaning to. That's what my reward's gonna be. Mazda. I also don't have a lot of money to my name right this very second, so getting some of these cars is going to be kind of hard. Giggity. I'm very tempted to get the meme car though. I'm very tempted. That is a gigantic waste of my money. Like even if I was to somehow make it good, that is a insane waste of cash. Which is kind of why I want to do it. I feel like fuck it. You only live once. Buy it for 27 grand. Meme car's mine. Store in the garage. I don't want to use it. I just want to get monies to upgrade it. Oh, I've made a mistake. I feel like Anakin at the end of God dang episode 3 when like he kills like Mace Windu and he's like, "What have I done?" That's me right now. All of my money gone. Just for that stupid cucky car that's literally like garbage tier bad. All of my money on a meme. Watch it actually get like all the upgraded parts and shit and actually be good. I'm gonna be really mad. Like watch it like get like max level parts and then be great. I'm going to literally cry. In fact, I'm tempted to sell the curb mobile just to test this theory for quick cash. Cause it's gonna take. Are you kidding me? That car I said that I was almost like I almost had this one car. I just got the damn car. I was that close to beating the challenge. What'd you say, Brian? Yeah, that's me right now. $30,000 for probably the worst car in the entirety of this game. Do you know how hard it is to get 30 grand? It's hard. This game's not easy. That 30 grand could have went to something great. I could have just not. But here I am, just doing. Because don't let your memes be dreams. But yeah, Brian, that's me. What have I done? Episode 3, Anakin's best Anakin. Like, design-wise. Also, Matt,
Yes.
that damn book. The damn book about the goddamn super smart spider people. It deals with a lot of sciencey stuff. Like, you have to be smart to understand it. Just like a lot of these books that I've been buying, like the Dark Forest is like that. Other books are like that recently that I've been reading. Where like you almost need like to be a college professor or expert at everything to get even a little bit of understanding about what you're reading. I don't like how the one about giant spiders that are fucking human and smart is actually this well written. Like, I like the Dark Forest trilogy, but like, you can tell the Dark Forest trilogy was written by a dude from China. That then they translated it, because like the translation at times kind of feels, it feels almost like reading in a like a dub. You know, those people were like you said, those people didn't sound right when you were watching Crocodile 2 with me. At times, it
Yeah.
sometimes feels like that, where like it just doesn't mesh as well. Like, it's not bad. It's just you can tell this was made for Chinese people that shouldn't have probably at times been in English. And it's still a damn good book, still 10 out of 10. But on the flip side, the way that the Spider book is made, it's like the same kind of concept of like, oh no, this is terribly bad reality to live in. Like, this world sucks, I would kill myself if I lived here one day. But it's also really well written. I don't know how to word it. It's got almost like a flowery way of like how the words sound and flow, and it just feels nice. It's pleasant on the eyes. And I don't like that because the whole thing is about spider people. Why are you using such pretty words to describe the world of spider people? Why are you making me know that this book's nightmare fuel, but it reads so pretty? Like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's
Matt's about to be like, oh, that's a yikes for me, dog. Like, I went to work yesterday. I was an hour and a half late, obviously, because I overslept.
Oh God!
I was
Did
yelled at.
Go on the warpath.
They did. So they have like a 3 strikes and you're out, you know,
Oh God!
thing that like resets over an extended period of time. I got a strike because that's like 2 times in like the last 2 weeks that I've overslept trying to work for somebody else. And they're tired of me not showing up when I promised to be there. And so, if you can't show up, then you don't belong here. Even though it's my day off, and am I not entitled to sleep? And at the other time, the other flip side of it is the boss, like the head boss of the entire store, like the guy in charge of the entirety of the store. Not the people that gave me the ticket, but like the people that are above him, the guy that's above all of them, telling them what to do. He tells us we need to cut back hours. Like, we need to, like, find a way to, like, take, like, 80-hour work weeks because people are taking too long to do stuff. So, am I not, by showing up an hour and a half late, am I not saving you an hour and a half, you know? That you're whining about too much to pay for? Like, I don't get it. Because, like, you don't want me to be late on my day off, but you also are whining every day about how many times people are late, or staying too late at night. Did I not just throw you a bone? I cut myself off at the knees so that you didn't have to worry about having people there too late. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, I guess. Especially because when I got there, we didn't have hardly anything to do for hours. So, like, I could have just technically just stayed home till, like, lunchtime. But they're more mad at me because I said I'd be there. And I accidentally overslept. Like, I didn't go out of my way to be like, yep, 5 minutes till work. I'm gonna now go to bed and sleep for days. That wasn't like an active thing that I did.
Yeah.
But they're all mad at me because I'm not there when they need me. But, like, then when I'm there, they're complaining about how I'm there too long.
Right.
Like, you can't win. So, I got wrote up. I do not know how often it resets. I also have no idea if that's like strike 2 out of 3. Oh, I know it is, but it is what it is. So, like, it happened. That's a thing that definitely happened. I got fucked at work. And I got fucked at work by giving them exactly what they wanted. And I got fucked at work by giving them exactly what they wanted because they're always complaining about how there's not enough to do and shit. Why keep people there to pay for them? Why are we paying you to stand around when you've done everything already? Everything was already done when I got there. For hours I just stood around. Like, you can't win. You can't win with stupid people.
Oh, shit.
But I was still there for like 7 hours.
Yeah.
So I get like a 20-minute break. About 10 minutes into my 20-minute break, they decided, oh, we're going to write Travis up. Which means I now have to get off a break to go do what they wanted me to do.
Yeah.
So,
We're gonna be home.
oh, you're
I'm
cutting
still in the
out.
part. Yeah. Well, I'm downloading Need for Speed,
Okay.
but I'm
Basically,
here.
yeah. Okay, you're just gonna mute.
Oh no, I'm just there. Here, they need me to grab something to bring groceries. So I'm
Oh,
here. I might switch TVs
oh,
because I'm downstairs. I brought myself down to hang out.
okay. Well, basically, in a nutshell, I took a second break, and they got mad at me for that because I didn't get to finish my first break. And they're like, oh, you're taking a break again? I was like, yeah. But I was reading that book, the Spider People book, and I was like, wow, the Spider People book is really good, and I almost don't want to go back to work. I just want to keep reading this shit. Is my mentality.
It's like, oh, I'm calling in Spider-Book. What?
Yeah, like, the book is so well written that I almost forgot I was on the clock. And I almost didn't give a crap. Like, that whole thing, the whole situation was fucked, but that book made it better, and I don't like how that feels. I don't like the concept of like, oh, book about spiders can feel this good. I don't like that. It's creepy in its own way.
Yeah.
But I'll be here. I'm gonna set up another live stream because Brian said you were doing Burnout too. So I'll hop over there when you get back.
Okay. Yeah, Need for Speed's about halfway done.
What Need for Speed are you downloading? Hot Pursuit?
Yeah.
Oh, did you keep Burnout at least?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bye, Matt. Let's see if they have like a fucking paint wrap that's like community wrap that's like the Weebmobile, because that's literally why I got this. Was because it looked like the Weebmobile on GT. What'd you say, Brian? Yeah, I don't. I know. You don't understand how stupid that mentality is. People are working too long. They're not doing their job effectively. So I stay home like they told me to do, and then they get mad because I stayed home and I didn't show up for work when I was supposed to. It's like you can't have less hours, but then also demand more hours. Like you realize you can't have both. Like you guys are kind of stupid right now. Speed has never killed anyone. That's what I thought, but I don't get to tell them that because I'm. And then they basically so basically when they write you up, they sit you down in the little office where you're in timeout, like the principal's office, and they're like, "You done made a fucky wucky." Now I filled out this report to corporate about why you made a fucky wucky, and I signed it. Now you need to sign it. So they basically make me sign my own death warrant, like my own death certificate. Like, we're hanging the news. Do you authorize us to hang you right now? Because you screwed up. You made us do it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I hate jobs sometimes. I hate work. People are stupid. I'm trying to find a good, like, anime freaking, like, sticker decal system thing, but nobody has one. Like, it's weird. What I want is not here. Except that actually looks pretty badass. That actually, okay. Hold on. Apple computer. Oh, that's actually pretty freaking badass. You can make your freaking thing into a Macintosh. Okay. That's not quite weeb enough, but it's weeb to a degree that I'm fine with this. This sparks joy. Now I just need to find a freaking smoke that comes with it. Screw it, black smoke would look cool. Cool guys look at cool guys don't look at freaking explosions. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that. I hate that so much. Bro, that stuff's freaking doo-doo. Let's check the engines though. I'm actually kind of curious. See, like, that's not ever gonna be good. I wanted it to be good. I had faith in that being better than it would be, but it's never gonna be good. No. All my rides. Let me play. Exit garage. Let me go back to that. Okay, rides. Performance. Can't afford it. Can't afford it, but I'm not going to. Okay. So yeah, I need 100K more or less. The Curbmobile. Actually, let me just modify the Curbmobile. Doesn't just have to be the Curbmobile forever. I just happened to see the Curbmobile first and was like, haha, that's it. I like this. Stand this there. There's a lot of cool versions out here. Oh yeah, I went to most popular, didn't I? I spend way too much time worried about this stuff, Brian. Big titty anime girl. Follow that one. Just keep saving that. This does not have to be this difficult to choose. Pick one. Still alive? Tokyo Tires. He never muted. Alright, fuck it. We're going full weeb, I guess. Driving effects, tags, smokes black. Don't I have like a white smoke? Yeah, I do. Samples. Screw those. Adams, horn, glow, air suspension. Performance, buy and sell all my rides. Parts. Style body. Body kits. That's the one that I'm rocking. Body parts. Iowa's license plate. Oh, that's freaking funny. You could actually put Cornland on here. I actually buy Iowa's license plate though, just for like, if I ever want to put Cornland on here. If I ever feel like switching it up. Oh, there's some way better ones though. Alright. Got that done. Driving the fangs, vanity, horn. $23 to my name. Gotta love it. I was editing the hell out of the car. Out of the self-proclaimed weeb mobile